I'd like to go over Chapter 4, Goal 5, Practice Set 1, Example F with you. In the instructions, we're asking us to change the degree measure to radians. I know that the conversion factor to convert from degrees to radians is to multiply the degree measure by pi divided by 180 degrees. However, in example F, we have a little more than just degrees here. You see that you have 10 raised to a single apostrophe and 24 raised to quotation marks. Or maybe when you see this, you think of feet and inches. Well, in navigation or lines of longitude and latitude, we use measurements called degrees, as you know, minutes, and seconds. Not in terms of a clock, but in terms of direction. So in order to convert from degrees, minutes, seconds into radians, we first have to change all of our degrees, minutes, seconds into degrees to some decimal value. So the first thing you need to know is that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. So there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, and there are 60 minutes in 1 degree. So 24 seconds is a fraction of minutes, 10 minutes is a fraction of degrees. So we can use what we know about conversions to help us make this change. So first, I will take 24 degrees and convert that into minutes. And I'll go over to my calculator and calculate that. So that's 24 divided by 60, and that gives me 0.4 minutes. So 24 seconds is 0.4 minutes. So here's my new value, 60, So 63 degrees and 10.4 minutes. Now I will convert 10.4 minutes into degrees. So I'll multiply 10.4 by 60 minutes over 1 degree. And let's see what we get there. So 10.4 divided by 60 is 0.173. So I now know that I have 63 degrees let me back up with that. I now know that 63 degrees, 10 minutes, and 24 seconds is 63.173 degrees. Now, finally, we can multiply this by pi over 180 to convert that into our radian measure. So definitely let's use our calculator for that. 63.173 divided by 180, and then multiply that by pi. Gives me 1.1 radians. And remember, you do not have to write RAD after it, but you're welcome to if you'd like to. All right, so how can we let the calculator convert 63 degrees, 10 minutes, 24 seconds for us? Let me show you. If you look under the pi key, you'll see that we have the degree symbol and we have the minute symbol. So we can use that to let the calculator convert to the decimal form for us. So we'll begin by typing in 63 and then degrees, 10, and I'll go to the drop-down menu again, and minutes, and then 24 seconds. So I have to use the apostrophe symbol twice for 24 seconds. And then press Control Enter. And actually that converted it directly to radians for us. And that's probably because my calculator mode is set to radians. So while we're here, let me discuss that with you. If you go to the Home button and go under Settings, so number 5, and look at Document Settings. You see next to angle, I'm in radians, but because you are in physics, your calculator is probably set to degrees. So go ahead and leave your calculator for now set to degrees. Anytime I want to change, I want to select Make Default. And now let's go back to that calculator. So let's cut and paste this again, and if I press Control Enter, it should leave my answer in degrees. Yes. So because my calculator setting was in radians, it converted my degrees directly to radians. It converted my degrees, minutes, seconds directly to radians. When my calculator mode is in degrees, it converts my degrees, minutes, seconds to degrees as a decimal value. Now, how could I convert 63.173 degrees back into degrees, minutes, seconds? So I take my degree value and I go under this catalog. In the catalog, you notice that you have several tabs up top. You want to be in the leftmost tab, and then it gives every calculator command in this column in alphabetical order. So I know I want to convert to degrees, minutes, seconds, so I'm going to press D, and it's going to jump my menu all the way down to D, and I will continue to scroll down until I find DMS. DMS stands for degrees, minutes, seconds. So if I select that now, this is telling the calculator, take 63.173 degrees and convert it to degrees, minutes, and seconds. And so I know in some of your homework you had to do that, and you are welcome to use your calculator to let it convert for you, or you can use your conversion factors to convert back and forth.